Hello, my name is Apollo Cameron. I'm a certified business specialist, and I am here to take you on the road to Apollo's Tavern, the premier experience done right. Just a little bit of background information about me before we get started. I spent 4 years active duty in the military as a combat medic, where I was constantly exposed to loud noises such as guns, cannons, etc. After separating from the military, I stuck with the loud noises and have spent the last 8 years working in the food and beverage industry, and my ears are constantly ringing. Now, that's not just from my military experience, but from my professional experience as well, and that leads me to the problem that I'd like to address. Bars and clubs are just too loud. Safe listening levels are below 70 decibels, yet nightlife venues average about 90 decibels, with peak levels reaching over 120 decibels or more. Frequent and/or prolonged exposure to these loud noises can lead to hearing loss or ringing in the ears, tinnitus, and just a reminder, hearing loss is permanent. It's irreversible damage, and the only thing that can be done about it is hearing aids once it gets bad enough. I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine, one who's most affected by this problem, and their name is I'm a Grown Up. I'm a Grown Up is between 21 and 29 years old. They're generally extroverted, though that's not exactly a requirement. They're frivolous, they like to have fun, and they're looking to socialize, relax, and or to just let their hair down from a long week when they go to nightlife venues. Now, I'm a Grown Up and people like them account for about 44 million Americans as of 2021, though we know that people go to bars and clubs well into their 30s or even their 40s. This is most alarming for this chunk of the population, as well as the 20 million or so Americans who will be facing this problem within the next 5 to 10 years. To give you some context, about 37% of Americans aged 21 to 30 report going to bars or clubs at least once a week, and another 31% of them go at least once a month. So that's 67% of Americans who are consistently exposed to noises that are too loud for safe listening and can lead to hearing loss. When faced with this problem, common solutions include purchasing earplugs like the one shown here, where cheaper versions of them can be a little uncomfortable and or they don't create an effective seal to block out the noise. More expensive versions can reach upwards of $60. No matter which ones you buy, they are small and fairly easy to lose. You may change venues if where you're at is too loud. You might try to go somewhere else. However, that results in sunk costs. You've already paid an entry fee to get to where you're at, and then you have to not only pay your entry fee at whatever venue you're going to, but you have to pay for transportation to get over there. An increasing number of individuals are just avoiding venues altogether. They don't get the chance to socialize. They don't take that opportunity and don't enjoy that space just as much just because the noise is too loud. And so, to combat this, I came up with the idea for Apollo's Tavern, a multi-level, all-in-one venue that features a little something for everyone. The first floor features a traditional bar where you'll find cold beer, friendly bartenders, and strong cocktails. The second floor features a lounge that's more suitable for casual conversation and catching up with friends. And then on the third floor, you can find our silent disco, where you will be provided with headphones that are cleaned hourly when they're not in use, and you can listen to the DJ or whatever music that's playing at a noise level that's comfortable for you. Throughout the bar, noise levels are consistently monitored and kept at safe listening levels, and that reduces strains on patrons' ears and their voices. You're not constantly being bombarded with sound, and you don't have to yell, "What are you saying?" so often. In conclusion, Apollo's Tavern provides somewhere that's fun and safe. It's a noise-conscious venue that offers multiple experiences and gets the fun done in a way that supports my clientele physically, mentally, and financially. So now that you've reached the end of the road to Apollo's Tavern, you gonna come on in?